To Donald Trump's tariffs, Walmart has announced that they will be laying off 1,500 executives throughout their corporate system. 1,500 corporate jobs because of the slowdown coming from the tariffs. And Walmart will not be the only company doing this. They're just the first that have announced it officially due to the tariffs. You can expect many other companies, I'm sure, to do the same, just like I've seen many other companies along with Walmart announcing that they will be raising their prices. So there you have it, Donald Trump.
I don't see how this can affect Walmart though, because there was rumors saying that they actually sourced a lot of their products from America. So I'm not sure how true that was, or now we're finding out maybe a lot of those items that they said was from America is actually from China. But I don't see why they would have to let go so many people. Or like Trump actually said, not saying that I agree with him, they should just eat the tariffs, because then that'll just make it better for the people who they're gonna let go, or however it is. And then again, I don't know how much the tariffs will, affect their bottom dollar. But let's see what he has to say.
There you have it, MAGA. Donald Trump, I thought these tariffs were supposed to bring jobs back to the United States and not cost jobs, but guess what? Complete opposite of what you told everybody. And the reason being, that's what tariffs do. That's what tariffs do. They depress the economy. They don't help it. They don't bring jobs back. And it's all your fault, Donald Trump. Love you for my Democrats, my MAGAs, my crazies, my cuckoos, and my burned out light bulbs. And if you're a Walmart employee that you're losing your job because of Donald Trump's tariffs, feel free to speak out on my TikTok page.
Due to Donald Trump's tariffs, 1,500 people has been laid off from Walmart. People have rent to pay. People have bills to pay.
Yep.
The last check, they better make the most of it.
Exactly.
And let me say this, it's going to be hard to get a job. A lot of...
Yes, it's going to be hard to get a job. Reason being is because everyone's laying off right now. So that's the part that sucks, because not only is Walmart laying off people, there was other jobs previously who let go people. So those people are still trying to find placement. So let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, usually you get email notifications, calls, text messages from job alerts in your Gmail. You don't get those no more. If you do, it's very rare. And if you're getting them, everybody's getting them.
Exactly.
But if you ain't getting them,
from what I noticed, a lot of jobs they send those notifications, but they're not really hiring. They're actually just trying to get people and have them on reserve in case somebody leaves their current position at one of these jobs. So sometimes they'll just take your resume, go through the whole process, and just keep you on the back end. So in case something happens in the next couple months, then they'll reach out to you and say, hey, are you still interested in that position?
it's because there's no jobs available. What is the elderly gonna do? What is the people who not tech savvy gonna do? Because they don't know how to make money on the internet. They don't know how to work and use the internet. And if they do, they don't know what to do. And a lot of people are scared to come on camera.
Exactly.
And the elderly just completely don't know nothing about technology.
This is true.
And there's no jobs. So what the hell are you gonna do? Most people have no choice but to go into a shelter or become homeless. At this point, majority of people have no choice but to become homeless or be in a shelter or figure out how to get this money on the internet.
Yeah. So that is the best route to go. Like he just mentioned, figure out how to get this money on the internet, because this is not going away. They're actually investing more on jobs on the internet than actual in-person jobs. Like the brick and mortar stores, they're all closing. So the best thing to do right now, I advise anyone, is to start trying to figure out this internet thing, because streaming is becoming a new way of life. So like he just mentioned, a lot of our grandparents and the elderlies, they're gonna be lost. They may find placement in a shelter or something like that just because they're not tech savvy. But that's not going to be an excuse in the future, because everybody has to find a way or find their lane on the internet. The same way how they found their lane in life at these locations, their brick and mortar stores or wherever, even like before where it used to be Toys R Us. Everybody used to go there, maybe do some back of house work or some stocking shelves. But now you have to find that same type of job online or something like that.
Or find something to do on the internet where you can make money. Hopefully you get a call service because it's bad, man. And the pressure and the effects and feels is getting severe. People are selling their bodies to make way even more so than
That's
ever.
crazy.
It's bad.
That's
And stuff
Yeah.
like
Means for your career. That's 10% of their corporate office in Bentonville gone. Walmart says it's about speed and simplicity, but the translation is if your role doesn't drive growth, it's at risk. So this is your sign. Update your resume, sharpen your skills, and align with where hiring is going and not where it's
And guys, always update your resume because you never know at any point in time, you never know what's going to happen, but you always want to have an updated resume so that way you can just forward it as soon as anything happens. So you take that resume and probably just forward it to somebody on LinkedIn or maybe a friend or family member who could get you into like a certain position. And then, at this point in time is everything. So like if something goes left, you want to be able to have your resume right there on file. You don't want to have to go find a computer and try to figure out some stuff about yourself because that's the worst. You're not going to be thinking clearly. You're not going to be thinking right. So that way, like you have everything already set, you have everything done, and then it's just time to go.
Walmart is letting a lot of people go.
Walmart is joining Google, eBay, Wayfair, Amazon, Twitch, Discord, Xerox, Unity, Universal Music Group, BlackRock, Okta, and more in firing hundreds of corporate employees.
The year of corporate efficiency is not over. They're still making cuts. Now, Walmart is performing these cuts at a time where its stock is performing really well and is near record highs. Additionally, Wall Street analysts are expecting Walmart to announce strong earnings growth when it reports its earnings soon. So Walmart is again following a
That's also going to help them too. It's going to help their earnings. So when they actually let go of people, you gotta understand this. It's going to help their earnings because now they don't have to pay that large amount of people anymore. So if they're still reporting a high level of income and things like that and profits, just understand they don't have to pay the 1,500 people going forward. So it's going to help their portfolio.
trend that we have seen time and again. Even when a corporation is performing well with strong profit growth and earnings, it still is looking for ways to eliminate
So I was just saying
employees.
this.
Walmart is also looking to cut costs by forcing workers to relocate to larger hubs so it can close more offices. This is part of a trend that Walmart's been doing for a while because it closed 3 of its tech offices last year. I would expect this corporate efficiency trend to continue, especially at Walmart. They're already showing that they're actively looking to replace workers with technology by a rollout of artificial intelligence that will replace workers at the door at Sam's Club. So don't be surprised when they find ways to drive even more efficiencies across their Walmart stores.
This is difficult to wrap your head around. Record profits, $100+ billion. However, massive layoffs galore are going to take place.
They made $100+ billion and they're still laying people off. I hope you guys are like, that's like brain racking right there. So they made all this money and they're still laying people off. So that's why Trump had said already, told them to eat the tariff because they made $100+ billion.
Make it make sense. Walmart is planning to lay off 2,000 warehouse employees. Tell me what is going.
And I think that has a lot to do with AI technology just because they're warehouse positions. So from what I've been seeing on the net, they have all these machines, they have these robots and these little pallets that move by themselves. I think they're just going to replace the workers with those type of machinery. So they're going to save a lot of money in the long run by just having these machines move the boxes, the pallets, unwrap things or wrap things or however it's going to work. I didn't see the technology they have on their end, but I'm pretty sure it's something along those lines.